but it must have been the wrong time. I done said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line. I've been on the right trail, but I must have used the wrong car. Head is in a bad place, and I wonder what's good for. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. My head is in a bad place, but I'm having such a good time. I've been running, trying to get hung up in my mind. This got to...
Last time on Blown Away, we left Italy and made our way across the Ionian into Greece. We find ourselves a nice little anchorage on the northern coast of Corfu. Unfortunately, it's August and we have to contend with some interesting anchoring techniques which result in us sustaining some damage. We were hit early hours of the morning. We decided to take a long dinghy trip into Corfu Old Town rather than move the yacht because of how busy the anchorages are. And eventually we managed to pay our tepe and get a cruising permit for Greece. Where are we at, Nat?
We are in Corfu, Greece. It is the 7th of August 2019 and we have just left San Stefano. Just left the French Calvo Grassi, Marie and Martin, and we are headed to the little supermarket Anchorage.
Little,
because we need drinks and milk and stuff.
Yeah, we're out of food, kinda, and we got people coming.
So yeah, we're going to go do that, and then we're going to head round to Corfu town, Anchorage. What does that mean?
Cut.
Cut. items quite cheaply because it's little. So we're entering the river.
Crocodile River.
Is that what's on the bottom? Yeah. We already have the engine tilted and we're still touching bottom. and now it's gone all murky, so you can't even see the bottom. So, how's your shopping trip so far, honey?
I love Lidl.
We haven't seen any crocodiles as yet. Just quite a lot of
Mate,
plastic.
this is definitely croc territory, right?
Right,
Yeah, mate.
you got the right hat for that. You just need some corks. Like,
Crocodile dandang. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
beautiful buildings. Look at the architecture.
I love what they've done with it.
Yeah, we like what they've done with the place.
Those windows of Renaissance.
Renaissance, yeah.
Forget going to Sagrada Familia. It's the place to be. So basically we're rowing up a sewer to get to the supermarket.
Kind of half expecting to get back to BA and find it ransacked.
It's like a maritime museum. It's just like Falmouth.
Yeah. Just like Falmouth.
That's Ellen MacArthur's first boat.
Uh-huh.
Ellen MacArthur sailed that around the world.
Yeah. So this is a motorway. So this is the first bridge, and that's the second bridge, where you can get Cocoa Pops. Although there is quite a sizable rib at that next.
Okay, so this is the second bridge. How do we go?
Well, exactly. That's what I was kind of thinking. There's the little. I can now see it, but this is all padlocked closed. The first gate is chained shut and the second. They've both got padlocks on. Okay, let's go back. We'll move the yacht to the other anchorage and then walk to a supermarket. Okay, let's go back. We'll move the yacht to the other anchorage and then walk to a supermarket.
So we gave up trying to get to Lidl and we went round to Corfu Old Town, which is a UNESCO heritage site. It's home to 120,000 people.
Oh, this has got 1% battery. Say something quickly.
Once we'd done all our shopping, we decided to drink some beer and treat ourselves to a barbecue.
Anywhere on the back.
This is okay, huh?
It's professional.
I have a new job here.
Security.
By the black ship, I have my new job.
Hey guys!
I don't have a parrot.
Oh no.
Oh, my bird is dying.
I don't have
Parrot
a
fell
parrot.
off.
I have 2 owls.
I hadn't seen the owls actually. Let's see the owls. Very good. It's okay, we've got 3 of them. If one disappears, I'm sure we can go and
So,
get it.
have you for me?
Welcome.
Yeah, and actually it's interesting, I booked it in London.
Yeah.
When we arrived here yesterday, I saw this so many
Okay, you're in charge of videoing Lee's pirate outfits.
Oh, is yours?
Funny, 10 minutes fun, it's okay.
Yeah. Oh,
They made it.
So Lee's a Somali pirate, yeah?
we thought it will be a joke, but
Hello,
I
we rolling?
decided to go when we go for it.
Yeah. And after we got film in the Somali pirate boarding.
Halva. Halva. Do you like halva? This? It's from Caesar. I think this one will be from Caesar.
I think British people really know this.
No. Russia also sell them. Try something traditional. Okay, I like it.
Dave, I'm
like
on
it?
barbecue duty.
Okay, right, I'm turning this off. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
This is Lee and Aggie. Aggie or Agnieszka. And we've already said hello to the pirates at the back. Now the camera's going away.
Neighbours. Boat envy.
The following day, we decided to head east for a change of scenery and head to Sivota.
I don't care what they do.
flying by, away from them, and no one can see me now. I'm miles above you, don't care what they're seeing below, 'cause I'm miles above, I'm miles above you. Miles above you.
Row, row, row your boat, get the dog ashore. Merrily, 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 before he shits some more.
So we decided Nelson could probably do with a little bit more of a run around and a swim, and we're about to land on this island just here. It looks quite pleasant and nice. Just as we were getting close, 2 foxes ran across the beach, so we decided against it. My neighbours, good evening. And our toy collection for tomorrow morning.
Is that not one of the best sunsets you have ever seen?
Yes.
It's amazing. What a stunning place. Absolutely beautiful. So impressed with this place. This is why we came here, right?
Yep.
That's what we've been travelling for.
When we came into the area known as Blue Lagoon, it was exceedingly busy, and we had to anchor right on the fringes in fairly deep water. And to stop the anchor and the boat dragging into deeper water, we tied 2 lines back to the rocks behind us. We couldn't see the anchor or the float using snorkel gear, so Nat very quickly put her scuba kit on and swam down to the anchor to make sure that the anchor was set.
So they're setting up a camp on the beach, which is like the busiest beach in the area, right? So they've set up that over there for the clients of Omega. There's the super yacht clients, surrounded by Mother Nature, surrounded by beautiful beaches, surrounded by blue oceans, and they park an 85-metre ship back against the rocks, and they're on there using a cross trainer and a walking running machine on the aft deck. Most normal people would just go for a walk around town.
So Nat dives into this cave, and as she dives, the little tow line gets knotted, and I see that as she's diving, and I think she can't get to the surface the other side because of the cord, and then the cord breaks, and I just had visions of her being semi-conscious, gasping for air on the other side. So I waited, hoping that she was just going to pop her head back up, and then when she didn't pop her head back up, I kind of thought it was maybe more serious, and then rather than sort of sit there waiting like an idiot, I just started swimming out of the cave. But then I didn't see her the other side.
What Ian didn't realise is I'd just taken a couple of deep breaths the other side and then swum straight back under, so I was actually following him as he was swimming around the outside looking for me. Ready? 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 Go! Go!
Hitchhiker, that's it. We've got a hitchhiker. Praying mantis on the boat. What is he thinking?
If you fly, might knock you out far.
What am I doing over here? Huh?
What are you doing?
This is the bait.
Just release the dog. Keep the bug.
No, get rid of the bug.
Be free, little one. Be free. Go.
Go, little Percy the praying mantis.
I'm gonna miss you. You were my friend. So we just come ashore onto a small beach on this island. Getting named the island, my name is shocking. And it's obviously the windward side. This kind of treatment this island's getting from mankind. There's just tons of it up here. It's shocking.
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. Oh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man.
Under normal circumstances, if this were just a few bottles or some wrappers or some plastic garbage, we would have picked it up and taken it with us. We've picked up lots of plastic and garbage in the past, and we've dived and swam and walked the dog and picked up other people's rubbish. I would have loved to have cleaned that beach up, but there was so much of it. What do I do with all of that garbage? It's an island, and we simply don't have the space to store all of this plastic.
And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the
That's
dark
funky.
side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song. Yeah, I got long
swallows' nests again, like in Italy.
The following morning, we found no less than 4 praying mantis on the boat.
Close to land.
So, Ian's pet preferences have changed.
Just taking my praying mantis for a walk. Say hello, Freddie. Hello. Say hello.
We spent a couple of days in Sivota, and then we headed north up the Greek mainland to meet up with Aggie and Lee. This anchorage was really quiet, surrounded by Mother Nature. The only downside was a couple of fish farms nearby. Then it's time to pull up the anchor and leave and say goodbye to friends. After being on this boat for over a decade, I've learned that it's not goodbye, it's see you later.
Yep, it's pretty good holding.
Next time on Blown Away, we get some family visitors flying from the UK, and we introduce them to the boat for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll get notifications of when we next put a video up.
Where are we going?
Corfu!